Hi, this is Joe Cabral of the City of Lancaster. We're here at the second annual Streets of Lancaster Grand Prix. Now this year it's 3 days instead of 2. We have 150 drivers and 120 members of the community who are going to be joining us driving along this track. So let's go have some fun. "35,000 people turn out for the Streets of Lancaster Grand Prix. Go-kart competitors from across the nation and Canada fill the racing pits with hopes of taking home one of the coveted first-place trophies. Most soon find out the track has changed from the inaugural year and the stakes are suddenly higher.
It's really fast, it's very technical in some places. You got to be careful you don't make any mistakes, because you make a mistake, you're going to be in the wall and it's going to ruin your day and you're going to be spending a lot of money on parts. And being there's some tight areas, the guys in front of you really need to pay especially attention to them, because if they get sideways, you can take out a lot of guys at one time.
And take out it did as racers reached speeds of more than 80 miles an hour. Heat after heat, junior and adult karters battled for superiority in their division, all fighting to take the lead despite narrow strips of track and slippery corners.
Track is faster. To me, it is more along the lines of a pro circuit. I got to be honest, I believe Tri-C and the City of Lancaster did a phenomenal job.
Here with me, Buddy Rice. He's the owner of the Tony Kart West Racing Team. In 2004, you won the Indy 500 from the pole position, and in 2008, you won the 24 Hours of Daytona.
Those are both two very special moments in my life, and great accomplishments in racing. And I started racing in go-karts. So I started right where a lot of these kids are starting at, and this was the base and the platform for me to launch myself up into professional racing. And I think a lot of kids have that aspiration. I think you'll see a lot of kids coming here from Southern California and all parts of the country that can do that.
Pro racers gather at the track's entrance on Sierra Highway, but it's the newly renovated Lancaster Boulevard that forces the track to narrow dramatically, making it tough on less skilled competitors.
You really have to be smart, know when to pass, know what the kart's doing so you can fix it.
If we have an hour in between each round, I'm working 62 minutes.
For karters, temporary street tracks like this one are more dangerous. The racers love the unpredictability, something you won't find on established courses.
Once you're at a track that's already paved down, it just stays the same, and the rubber's laid down, everything's the same. But once you're out here on the street course, you're just laying everything down.
A good difference is it really evens out the playing field, because you have drivers who have their home tracks. This is no one's home track.
After 3 days of intense racing, helmet trophies are handed out to first place finishers in all divisions.
Top spot on the podium, shaking hands with the mayor, Doug Hayashi.
I think it's great, it's fantastic, it's great for the city, it's great for the karting, it's great for the kids, it's great for the old guys like me. It's just a lot of fun, and I look forward to doing it again next year.
We have City Manager Mark Bozigan with me. Now, Mark, this has got to take a tremendous amount of effort to put this together.
This takes an absolute tremendous amount of effort. City staff volunteers their time without getting paid to put this on. All weekend long, we have city staff volunteers out here who set the track up, make sure everyone's accommodated. We're really proud of this. This is a great thing, but it wouldn't happen without the community and the businesses downtown. They're the heroes in this.
The Streets of Lancaster Grand Prix isn't just for the pros. A series of community races keeps the rubber burning. The title of Boulevard Champ is on the line in the sponsorship race, and the Mayor's Gold Cup brings out some serious ribbing.
My strategy is to stay away from the mayor and his posse. They're after me and I know it, but it's not going to help.
I got to stay wider in that turn back there. Then I got to take the apex and push it over further because that's where I was spinning. so I think I'll do better today.
Yeah, it's my first time on the track today, and but I don't need any practice.
You notice how Rick Clutter has an X on his back, and I'm not saying that the mayor told me to put it there, but it happened to be there.
It'll be an 8-lap final. Winner take all the bragging rights here in the Mayor's Gold Cup. Who's your money on, Lancaster?
The Grand Prix premium sponsor, Rick Clutter of Lancaster Honda, keeps the lead for most of the race, with Vice Mayor Ron Smith following at a safe distance. And then Lancaster Sheriff's Captain Axel Anderson crashes into Clutter, clearing the way for Smith to claim victory in the Mayor's Gold Cup.
Presenting the trophy to our distinguished, notorious Vice Mayor. Well, once again, Ron Smith won. So I guess we're just going to have to concede the issue, aren't we?
Well, you know, my strategy only halfway worked. You know, some people wiped out, but I had to stay right behind Ricky Clutter, and I passed him on the back stretch, and, you know, but hey, it all worked.
That hurts. I want you to know how much that hurts. Mark, where were you in all this?
My car died. Okay, then I had to take stupid chances to make it up. I actually thought I raced pretty good.
The Grand Prix sponsors each filled 4 drivers. Heat after heat, the battle for Boulevard Champ becomes more ferocious.
We got Rick Clutter out there from Lancaster Honda. C&D Refrigeration and DePratt Racing taking care of John Rucci, part number 6. He's got some fans out there in the grandstand.
You know, we've got probably 40 sponsors this year. That's another way the community really stepped up. So our prime sponsor again this year is Rick Clutter from Lancaster Honda. He's the partner sponsor with the city. We've got Time Warner again this year. We've got all the radio stations in the valley. We've got Waste Management. We've got Andy Gump. Look at all these out here. We got Coors Light, RX Paris, Hemi Hay and Feed. I mean, we got 2,000 of their bales of hay out here. Everywhere you look on this course is a sponsor.
We're here with reigning champion Zach Zammerslaw. Now, they've had 5 heats trying to figure out who gets a chance to beat you today, and you haven't raced yet. Is that an advantage or disadvantage?
Oh, they're going to take every little shortcut they can to get around me. They're trying to keep me from a repeat.
After lots of big talk, this year's Boulevard Championship title goes to Richard Wood, representing the Youth Support Association.
Just a good time out there, running on the streets and representing the Criminal Justice Commission and having a good time for all.
Oh, it was like total adrenaline rush. It was awesome. It was such a great time. Wish we could have done more laps. It was fun.
We have community leaders, pastors, principals of schools, city commissioners. We have everyone out here. But the race that everyone's looking forward to, beyond the Mayor's Gold Cup race, is the Guns and Hoses, Fire Against Sheriff. So this is the inaugural, and they've been talking trash, both of them, pretty good.
Both Fire and Sheriff bring out their A game, but it's Fire that drives away with the title, leaving Sheriffs to complain. They chase better than they race. So you might think that once the racing's over, all the action's over, but no, we've got an entire boulevard party for you.
All my cards are on the table.
You know what? It's absolutely wonderful. You know, we've got lots of venues out there now for families, for people to come visit, wonderful restaurants, new businesses, and, you know, just what a great venue to come and visit here in the city of Lancaster.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
On the newly refurbished Lancaster Boulevard, so. Of course. Awesome.
God bless America, God bless Lancaster, and God bless Townsend.
Only women and that do seem to be the only friends I've ever all.
Next year, we're going to have 400 racers. The goal is it'll be the biggest event in the entire world, in the world of go-kart racing. So be sure to come back.
Well, that'll do it for the 2nd annual Streets of Lancaster Grand Prix. We hope you had fun. We want to see you and your family out here next year for the 3rd annual Streets of Lancaster Grand Prix.